for the past 20 years, I've been focusing on writing and teaching and speaking about how people can really enjoy what they do, because we will spend most of our life working, and it better not be wasted. It must be joyful. I think the world would be a better place if we all just love what we do. I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to helping people find, their own purpose. Where is your energy in the world, and where can you make a difference? And how can we lead ourselves and others in a way that makes for a better planet? And at the same time, live moment to moment with joy and never waste time. So my life's work is in two areas: joyful work, humanistic leadership, and then I've created models which I'm able to kind of integrate them. The humanistic leader helps people, enables people to find their joyful work. Henceforth, everybody's successful. And when you love your work, you become a great leader of yourself and others. So it kind of complements each other. Like most young people, I got out of college, had no idea what I wanted to do. It was a time when, the internet boom was just starting. And, I ended up working for Intel Corporation for, over 20 years. I ended up leaving Intel to join Pandesic, which was the first internet e-commerce company. And, that was also exciting. I moved up to VP level and so on. But I got to a point where, all of that didn't matter to me anymore. I really wanted to make a difference in the world through people versus through products. And so my life's mission is focused in two areas. One is what I call joyful work. I've written books and developed models on this. And the idea is to help people really align their abilities, what they're really good at and motivated to do, along with their deepest interests. And that intersection of abilities and interests is where joyful work is. It's where passionate work is. And so for a very long time, part of my mission in my life is to help people find their joyful work. And then about 7 years ago, I decided that one of the reasons people don't like their work is because they have bad bosses. So I sort of designed and came up with a model which I call humanistic leadership, putting people over profit. Profit's important, but it's how you make your profit. Do you run over people, or do you work with people? And I think really what I do today is help people figure out, maybe sooner than I did, what is their life's purpose and what's most important to them, and how can they move forward in a positive direction. And so for the past 20 years, don't do the math, I've been teaching global students online and in the physical classroom, all over the world. And it's interesting that the younger generation, especially Generation Z, after the pandemic, are kind of resonating to this message. We need to learn how to parent better, to lead our communities better, to lead our countries better, and to lead the world if we're all going to have a place that we call home. And so it's important for me to really get some ideas out that the younger generation will move forward and implement, so that we do have a place called home, in the future. So I have a sense of urgency about my work, and I love every minute of it. So.